What's up, man? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Week 11's in the books. Roll Tide. Got the shirt on. Got to represent. After the big win against Georgia. Man, week 11 was pretty good. I'd say overall, feeling really good about where things are right now, especially considering we're only like 12 weeks in and we have a lot more time to go. I was just thinking about it that, like, at this point in training, in our last meet prep, the summer one, it'd be meet week right now. 12 weeks in, it'd be meet week. After 6 weeks completely off because of COVID. That was not a good prep. That was not a good prep at all. That was a very condensed prep. I am so happy that I have, like, I don't know, I'm estimating like another like 14 weeks or something on top of what we already have done. So this next meet is going to be much, much better. Let me just say that up front. And things are feeling really freaking good. 350 by 4, safety squat bar. I just wrote not bad. Yeah, wasn't bad. 140 3 by 10 bench. Didn't film that, but I did that. RDLs 325 by 5. I wrote they kind of look, so I've never really filmed stuff from the side lately because, well, I finally finagled my rack around to where I can get a better view of stuff from the side angle. I needed to get 2 more stall mats so everything was like level everywhere so I could kind of move my rack around. So anyways, you get to see the side view now finally of my squats and my deadlifts. And yeah, RDL kind of looks like more like a stiff leg deadlift actually from the side, but that is how I feel it, like in my hamstrings and glutes and back the most. And it feels really good. And that's all I'll say about that. Let me know if you have any comments. Pause deadlift 465 by 2. Wrote down, probably should have paused the first rep longer. Probably nitpicking that though. That was crushed. 150 3 by 10 bench. Easy money. Skipped split squats because my adductor and my hip were kind of hurting. But glad I did because Saturday went really well. High bar squatted on Saturday. 385 by 1 high bar squat. Easy. 155 3 by 10 bench. Easy. And 535 deadlift. And that was, I wrote money. Deadlifts feel, out of the 3 lefts, deadlifts probably feel best. I feel like I could load up 600 and do it for 2 or 3. I feel like deadlifts feel really, really freaking good. As far as how I feel, like glute feels okay. Shoulder feels okay. Shoulders not getting any worse. I don't know necessarily if it's getting any better. I do know that it's not getting any worse. So every time I go to the gym, I've been chipping away 5 pounds more at a time. And it hasn't been hurting any worse than it has been the time before. So that's good. Hips and like adductor, a little tight. Still kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Just a little tight. I did decide, so it was my anniversary, 2-year anniversary yesterday. Wedding anniversary. We've been together for 7 years, which is pretty crazy. So I skipped RDLs, and I was like, yeah, it's a deal of the week, too, so I can justify that. I need to go to dinner with my wife. And then I think I'm going to skip split squats on Thursday, just to, deload, quote unquote, and also just the way my hips and adductors are feeling right now. I could easily do them, but might as well do a proper deload and try and get those as healthy as I can during this week 12. I wanted to mention, so a few things. I just did 155 for a 3 by 10 yesterday on bench. I'm going to do 160 for a 3 by 10 tomorrow and 165 for a 3 by 10 on Saturday. And then starting next week, week 13, I'd like to start doing normal bench programming again. So whatever you want to do, like whatever you program, I'll do. Whatever the top set is and back off sets, I want to go back to the normal stuff, not just doing 3 sets of 10. What I'll probably do is for the top set, I'm going to probably start really light, like really, really light, and add like 5 pounds of workout for a little while. I think that's what I kind of ran into last time was I tried to go too heavy like my first like day back and it just felt like trash. So I want to go kind of start super light and just add 5 pounds of workout. And because it seems to be working really well for me with the 3 by 10s. It's like not like a super shock of like, oh my gosh, I'm throwing 225 pounds on the bar and that hurts really bad. You know, maybe if I start with like 185 and then go 190, 200, 205, 215, 225 over a couple weeks, I'm hoping that helps with the pain mentally and yeah, mostly probably mentally. So yeah, do that. Oh yeah, and I'm cool with like, so next week if you want to change the split squats to whatever, I think you said like reverse lunges, whatever you're thinking, I'm cool with that. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I think that'd be probably a good idea, especially with how my hip and adductor have been feeling. Probably good to start a new movement. Kind of forced me to use some lighter weights. I think I probably misspoke. So day one will always be safety squat bar. Day two will be that light squat accessory. And then day three, how I've been viewing it is the ideal preference is I low bar squat because it's my heavy day. Second ideal would be to high bar squat. And third or least ideal would be to safety squat bar squat. And so 2 weeks ago, I low bar squatted. Shoulder felt meh. So this past week I high bar squatted and it didn't feel too bad on my shoulder. So I think I might do high bar squats on my day three here for a little while. Once the shoulder feels, well, one of two things. Either the shoulder feels 100%, then I'll start high bar squatting on my heavy day consistently. Or I get like 6 or 8 weeks out and then I'm just going to start low bar squatting no matter what because I need to grease the groove in that motion. But just trying to keep, obviously safety squat bar doesn't hurt it at all. And just trying to keep the shoulder feeling as good as I possibly can. I feel like doing high bar or SSB really doesn't take that much away. Like I think it kind of benefits me because it keeps my shoulder a little bit healthier, and I don't think it takes anything away from my low bar squat. If I could just get 6 to 8 weeks, I think, to low bar squat consistently, I will be perfectly fine come meet day. Oh my gosh! So I forgot to mention, because I made the video of my lifting and I put the baby in at the end, and then I like forgot to mention / didn't mention that yes, I'm pregnant, or I'm not pregnant. My wife's pregnant. We're having a baby. It's due on 4/20. Good on you to recognize the joke. Blaze, that was good. That was good. Yeah, kind of crazy. So kind of crazy. It was expected, but it definitely happened quicker than I thought it was gonna happen. So yeah, pretty exciting, man. We're not gonna find out what it is. Gonna be surprised come April. So yeah, I guess kind of like long-term vision, I guess too, is like planning on doing a meet in like January, and then gosh, I don't know when the next meet then after that will come because I usually go on the January and June/July schedule. And don't think I'll be doing a meet in June or July after a baby is born late April. So have to maybe do one in the fall or the winter later that year. So training's going to be interesting with a newborn. I'm kind of curious if you have any trainees that have newborns or have like little kids and stuff, and if how that, especially like if you have any trainees that like literally had babies and how that affected their training and how that affected their recovery, and if you had to make any adjustments for that. I'll probably actually have to use RPE, like legitimately. Like I don't usually use it now. I just add 5 pounds a week and make sure it kind of fits in the RPE range, but I will definitely have to use RPE a lot more when I'm getting 2 hours of sleep a night. Yeah, so that's exciting. You mentioned like you guys were maybe going back to phase 2 or something. You guys were like closing up possibly again due to COVID. You have to let me know. Keep me updated on that. Let me know if your gym closes. That would freaking suck. You have an intern, Derek. That's exciting. So is he still your client then? Is my question, because I think he was the only person that has been here longer than me, possibly. So if he's not, then I'm your longest standing client. So I get a medal or something. But no, that's really cool, man. Intern, that's cool. Yeah, owns his own gym. Seems like a super into powerlifting and stuff, which is really, really cool. How many team members do you guys have then? Because it's you, Bryce, Derek. I think there's one girl or 2 girls, I thought, maybe doing coaching too. You have to let me know on that. And then, yeah, the virtual meet. I do remember you talking about that. And Anna was kind of like the meet director or working or doing it or something. Yeah, that's, don't know if I'd do that either or not. let's see, if you do it, isn't it like a month or two out? It's not that far out, right? So I'd be interested to hear. So if you were to do a meet in 4 to 8 weeks, I'm interested to see what your goals would be or what you'd want to hit. If any PR, if you think you could PR on anything or what you're thinking. Yeah, I think that's all I had, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying safe. Hope you're staying healthy. Hope Bear's doing good. Hope the family's doing good. Hope you're doing good. Let me know if anything's crazy going on in your life. But yeah, talk to you later, man. Peace.